Right, hey guys, welcome back to Builtprado. Today we've got the Patrol here and we're taking the lights out already, and pretty much we're going to be throwing them in the house, in the oven, and we're going to separate the plastic from the, well, also plastic, not glass like Toyota, not as good quality as Toyota, but that's alright, we'll let that slide. Now, Tech4Tourers, these are their lights. It's really easy DIY install. We're going to go through each process of it, and then we're going to put them back in the car and she'll look sexy. So follow us on the ride, and yeah, we'll see where we are soon. Just pop out. And then what, two wiring clips?
There's your indicators are down here, which is
Oh, yeah.
what is it? Headlight markers and indicators.
Alright, so Ben's just gone through everything that's in the box. Now, these are the main event. These are the actual lights, which I'm sure you guys are all familiar with. So as you can see, he's just unboxing it now. Bubble wrapped, well packed guys, well packed. Oh, look at that, that's the party piece. So that's what's going to power this mad unit. Now, comes with instructions, very high detailed as you can see, and we're going to literally be going through this and how they want to do it. Now, they did say preheat the oven 110 degrees for 6 minutes, so we've done that as well. And this comes with all your seals and bearings and everything else in there. And Ben's also gotten indicators, upgraded LED indicators as well. What else have we got in here?
This is the wiring loom, the globes, and then just a few extra.
What's this one?
It's the wiring loom as well.
Oh, nice. So yeah, hopefully this won't be too difficult to pull apart and put in the oven.
Alright, so now the headlights are out. We're just going to pull everything off that can't go in the oven. So anything rubber or plastic, we'll pull that all off and prep it all. So all globes out. To get this little plug off, pretty much just use brute force, pull it up, and it's got a little tab in it. And just the rest of the globes.
Oh, I did the sound make it look easy.
And that's pretty much good to go. Let's pull that thing back, makes it a lot easier, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So now that it's all ready for the oven, pretty much chuck it in the oven for 6 minutes at 110 degrees. And then once it comes out, take all the screws out, and there's a couple of clips as well, and then we should split the backing from the front and be able to get into it pretty much.
Alrighty, today's oven we're using is Chef, so shout out to those guys back in California for hooking us up. So now we got this bad boy at 120 degrees, as I mentioned before. Oh, 110, crazy. As you can see, we've taken out one of the racks. So obviously the lights are freaking huge, so we need to be able to have the plate on here so it can sit up there nicely. Alrighty, they're finally going in, these bad boys, and Ben's putting the timer on for 6 minutes. And then pretty much 6 minutes we get these out, and hopefully we can literally just pry them open, and it's as simple as that. So this is already hot. And there you go. Oh, they just fit. They're huge lights, and this oven's not exactly the biggest oven. Boom. And the timer's on. Oh, there it is. So 6 minutes, these will come out, chuck them on the table, and we'll show them how to dismantle it apart.
4.
New Year's in 3, 2.
1. Get it out, get it out.
Alright guys, it is officially New Year. The lights are cooked, and Ben's put them straight in the cardboard. Oh, what the heck is going on over there? So, we're going to now show you how to dissect these bad boys. Okay, with sheer strength, as you can see, it is slowly coming open, folks. So he's just got the flathead screwdriver and using it to somewhat pry off a bit. And he's just going to work his way around from that corner that he's got around the whole entire lens. So as you can see, bit more play, he's getting it. Now you gotta be careful because you don't want to break any plastic, it's not worth it. I don't want to even imagine how many hundreds these lights are. So with great caution, we'll just go through it slowly and get it done, and the second one will be done in half the time of this one. Oh yeah. It's now coming apart, as you can see, folks. And look how shiny that is on the inside. That is real shiny. These lights may look a bit old, but once that's all buffed at the front and these are repainted, these will look so nice. And there it is, folks. There it is, completely out. So now, time to put the other one in the oven and do the same thing. Alright guys, so Ben's taken this part off here, which was pretty easy, right?
Yeah, it's only 3 screws, because we're going to paint all this black, including that bit there black. Just had to
Autobahn.
pop this lens off there, because you're not painting that, because that's where the indicator goes.
Interesting design, they got like a lens on a lens sort of thing.
Lens inside of a lens.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah.
Dinner is ready. No, it's not what Bailey's making. It's the line. Hope you're hungry.
Why do you look not impressed?
Alright guys, so Ben's now going to do the exact same thing but on the second light. We're not going to film this because obviously you had to already in the first one. So we're just going to pry it open, take the lens out, take the other lens out, and then next clip is hopefully us painting this because it's going to get dark soon and we're against the clock. So if we can get this all painted black before it gets too dark, then we're in the good zone. So Ben's just taking this little thing out, which obviously you don't need anymore.
No longer required because you're not running the halogen lights, so that's where this will sit inside of there.
That still looks so good. But obviously now we're going to paint all these black. So guys, when you take it out, there's these big bolts here and here, which is just an 8mm, and they're the adjusters, but pretty much it's quite a long thread. Like look how long these are. Oh, well, the thread's not long, but it's in a big long mold, so you got to unscrew them from the back and then this will come off.
We pulled the inside of the headlights out and we're going to paint these all black. So just got a bit of Scotch-Brite and run it over the whole surface. Then we're going to use some plastic primer first, followed by just some black, satin black acrylic paint.
So Ben's done his second coat, and as you can see, that's what it looks like. And you can sort of see how it's not 100% on yet. So he's going to do another coat, and then after that, we're going to let it dry fully, have some dinner, and then it will be good to reassemble pretty much.
So we're just putting the internals back into the light now. This is all your adjustment for your globes. So this one here is just a pivot, and then it mounts to these two, and they're your adjusters, so you can wind them in and out to get up and down and then sideways as well. So pretty much just screw it in here and then put the two adjusters in, and then it's good to go.
If you look at the way this is designed, as you can see, that little Phillips head's under this. So if you're wondering how we screwed that on, you have to do what Ben's doing now, which is, you see how he's screwing it on and the light's not even where it's supposed to be. So he's going to screw that down fully and then swivel that on top of the whole unit over here, and it just jumps over the wall there because, yeah, we don't have a screwdriver that's got an L shape sort of like that. So you'll screw it on like that, and then you just sort of lift it up and over like so, and then locate those two holes at the back with the adjusters. So the way we're putting it in, it looks like this right now. So we've got the globe and the little plastic bit here, and then the springs on that, and then the locking will go on the end of that, and this will get shoved in there. So the spring will act as a little shock, which will make the globe stay still and not come out or move when we go full driving. Ben's just put the first one on, and look how freaking nice that looks. Tech4Tourers have outdone themselves. Look at this. That is so schmick. That looks how it should have come from factory. And look at the wires back here. They just come through the bottom, and then Ben put through this little circle plate which mimics the H4 that slides over, and then you just put this little cog on which threads on like that. So that's solid now. It looks so good. Okay guys, so we're outside now. It's very late at night, but we're putting them in the car. Ben's over there putting that one in. Now we've got one here, so pretty much what's happened since we last seen you, this has all been installed. Now Ben's put in these two blue plugs in here, which goes to this module, which then runs into this big gold bad boy, you can't miss it, which goes into another one, and then goes into this area here, along with these other two, which then finally goes into your H4 sort of style plug, which then goes into the old wiring harness, as we all know. So I know that didn't make much sense, but if you can roughly follow this, you're on the right track. So all this will go into the car, and then these should work like a dream. All right, Ben, so the lights work?
Lights are good. Pretty much right now, only the like the H4 plug is plugged in, so none of the angel eye or the demon eye is all plugged in.
So just road legal lights are on.
Yeah, so it's just headlights, which is that one.
Oh, it's hard to show on camera, but oh, there you go. So it looks like that.
That's high beam.
Yeah. So it's only lighting up the top half, which is part of the design, I reckon. But yeah, so right now it's all wired up so you can drive home in its own steam. Okay guys, it's getting very late at night right now. Now, all that needs to happen is he's just doing all the mechanical stuff now, and then he's going to be wiring it. Alright, so the right hand side is all done now. It's not that pretty, but got the CAN bus box up there, and then got the angel and demon eye little boxes. One's just screwed in there, and then that one's just zip tied there, and then that one's zip tied there as well. Should still be plenty of room for all the stuff on the back of the light to go through. Plug it all in and should be sweet. Then with the demon eye and the angel eye little computer boxes, I'm going to sit them on the right hand side, just next to the washer bottle there. There's a lot more room on that side than there is, because on this side those are the airbox. So left hand headlight here, just got those extended wires. They'll run across, put some conduit over them, run across there, and they'll come in and tee into the angel eye and demon eye little computer brain boxes there, and that should be all sweet. So with all the wiring now, just on the left hand side here, I put that CAN bus controller, just mounted that one there, and then the rest of this stuff will just sit inside of there underneath the airbox. So they plug into the headlight, and then wiring that just plugs into the standard H4 plug, and they can get tucked behind there. And then it's pretty much just these two little terminal plugs there as well. Plug them in, and then that should all tuck in there nicely, and you won't even be able to see it. So lastly, once you get all the lights in, you'll have to adjust them. I just had a guess where it needed to be when I was installing them back together. There's just the two screws in the back. As you can see here, the right side is a lot higher than the left side. With this being patrol, I'll probably angle it down quite a bit because it's a bit higher. Don't want it to be shooting into people's eyes as they come forward, so that left one's probably pretty spot on, so I have to just adjust that right one down and then try and get them as level as possible so that it's pretty much a straight line across the whole road. So all adjusted now, you can see it's a pretty straight line. There's low beams, high beams. Hey guys, that's the end of the video. Now, I know that was all over the shop with Ben filming the back half of that video, portrait mode. He's a beginner, give him some slack. But pretty much, he got very late at night, and yeah, he knew what was going on more than I did, so we thought it'd be better if he explained it and how the wiring works. And the way he's explained it very well, and you can just watch the clips and you know exactly what's going on. So that's how the video ended up for us, working pretty late on Friday and then finishing it off on the Sunday. So if you guys want to get some lights yourself, there'll be a code in the description and you can get 5% off. So go to that code guys, get around it, and follow the Tech4Tourers on Instagram. And thanks for helping us with this episode, and we'll catch you guys next time. Builtprado.